right, welcome. Good morning to you all over the world, in Africa and in Nigeria. Welcome to the Cactv morning news this morning. Today is Friday, and thank God it's Friday. Quickly, we'll just go and diving into the news for the day, making the rounds. First on our headline is that the Supreme Court has announced its decision to deliver a judgment on the appeal pertaining to the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, on December 15, 2023. This follows a prior ruling by the Court of Appeal which ordered Kanu's release and nullified terrorism charges against him. Kanu's legal representative urged the court to uphold the release order and prevent any further prosecution, emphasizing the extended period of detention. Conversely, the federal government urged the apex court to overturn the Court of Appeal's decision and proceed with Kanu's trial on terrorism related charges. Away from that, we move to another news for the SAG, the drama of the certificate Chicago records that is going on right now. Headlines has been made to say Atiku Abubakar affirms determination to challenge Tinubu and denies betrayal allegations. In recent development, Atiku Abubakar, the People's Democratic Party presidential election in the 2023 elections, reiterated his commitment to challenging Bola Tinubu's Chicago State University certificate. Dismissing claims of betrayal, Atiku outlined instances where Tinubu allegedly abandoned him and the ACN, supporting Umaru Yar'Adua in 2007. The APC responded, accusing Atiku of desperation and contempt for the Supreme Court. Atiku vowed to continue his legal pursuit and encourage support from various leaders, emphasizing the importance of upholding the nation's democratic principles. He also revealed submitting fresh evidence to the Supreme Court to bolster his case. Now, another headline: fuel depot deserted as petrol landing cost skyrockets to 720 naira per litre. The Nigerian petroleum industry faces a severe crisis as product depots stand deserted due to dwindling product supply caused by foreign exchange rate instability. The landing cost of petroleum premium metal sport, the PMS, popularly known as petrol, has surged to 720 naira per litre and even 900 naira per litre in some other places, posing a threat of widespread fuel scarcity in the near future. The increase from 651 naira per litre in August has placed significant pressure on depot owners, hindering their ability to secure loans and leading to an alarming depletion of fuel stocks. Both independent and major marketers are grappling with the impact, with many facing imminent bankruptcy due to the inability to secure funds for product procurement. Industry stakeholders emphasize the urgency of government intervention to prevent a colossal collapse and mitigate the potential adverse impact on the nation's economy. Escalating communal clashes in Osun State force residents to flee and military intervenes. The simmering conflict between Ilobu and Ifon communities in Osun State has escalated, prompting many residents to flee their abodes and leave their homes. The situation has worsened with increased violence reported overnight, leaving inhabitants in fear and seeking safety elsewhere. The state government is taking measures to evacuate residents, including core members from the affected areas. Military personnel, police, and DSS operatives are present at the entrance of the troubled communities. The police have suffered casualties, and a police patrol van was burnt during the clashes. The Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke, has imposed a curfew from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in a bid to restore peace and prevent further loss of lives and properties. The House of Reps urges federal government to settle 226 billion naira and $556 million, also 398 pounds judgment debts. The House of Representatives has passed a resolution to oversee the issuance of promissory notes for judgment debts totaling 556 billion 556 million 754,584.31 dollars, and also 398,526.17 pounds and 226 billion 281 million 801,881.64 million naira owed by the federal government. The move aims to address the critical judgment debt owed by various government ministries, departments, and agencies, and ensure the nation's financial stability. The resolution follows a motion by Lanre Okunlola, representing Surulere Federal Constituency, Lagos State, emphasizing the need to manage these debts responsibly and transparently. The Committee on AIDS, Loans, and Debt Management will oversee the issuance of promissory notes and submit a report for further legislative actions. In other news, Ogun Assembly urges DSS to release detained member over Shagamu killings. The Ogun State House of Assembly has expressed concern about the continuing detention of Damilare Bello, a member representing Shagamu Constituency 1, by the Department of State Security State Service. Bello was arrested on September 20 in connection with the cult-related killings in Shagamu. The Assembly passed the resolution demanding his release to ensure his constituents have proper representation. This resolution was supported by a voice vote at the plenary and emphasized Bello's release on bail pending the conclusion of the investigation. Senate also urges federal government to resettle over 1.5 million displaced Benue residents. The Senate has called on the federal government to swiftly resettle the more than 1.5 million Benue residents displaced by banditry. They have also urged the government to fulfill its promise of 10 billion naira to aid in the reconstruction of the devastated communities. This call follows a motion of plenary addressing the need to return displaced people of specific local government areas in Benue State to their ancestral homes, preventing an impending humanitarian crisis. The motion emphasized the deplorable conditions in which the displaced are currently residing, posing threats of diseases and other health challenges. Redan commends BUA for reducing cement price. Dr. Alhaji Aliyu Wamako, the president of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Redan, has applauded Abdul Samad Rabiu, the founder and chairman of BUA Group, for the recent reduction in cement prices by the BUA Cement Company Limited. The price was lowered to 3,500 naira, and Wamako urged other industry leaders in the building material sector to follow suit. He emphasized the importance of integrity business tenacity and prioritizing the welfare of Nigerians by reducing the cost of essential building materials. The federal government and the UNFPA pledged to enhance well-being of young adults. The coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pate, expressed the federal government's dedication to enhancing the well-being of adolescents and young adults in Nigeria as at the 2023 Global Forum for Adolescents in Abuja. The theme for the event was "With or for Adolescents, Our Future is Now." Pate emphasized the significance of prioritizing adolescents and well-being for achieving sustainable development and called for a whole government approach to address the multiple factors impacting adolescents in the country. Now, news coming from Lagos State. Lagos State Parastatal's Monitoring Office aims to boost state revenue. The Lagos State Parastatal's Monitoring Office is committed to enhancing the state's revenue to meet its developmental needs, according to the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Olubenga Aino. During the monthly two-day revenue meeting with heads of state agencies and parastatals, Aino emphasized the role of agencies in contributing to the government's revenue. The focus is on consolidating activities and improving revenue generation to lay a strong foundation for a world-class economy and a smart city. Yesterday marks the World Teachers' Day, and teachers were celebrated all over the Federation and also in the world. Following that celebration, teachers from Oyo and Anambra win presidential prizes. 3 teachers from Oyo State and 3 from Anambra State were honored with awards at the 2023 Presidential Teachers and School Excellence Award ceremony held in Abuja. The recipients were recognized for their outstanding contributions to education and were awarded prizes including cars and a giant refrigerator. The event was part of the World Teachers' Day celebration, highlighting the commitment of both states to improve the teaching profession and enhance the welfare of educators. Also, in other news, other governors from other states also celebrated their teachers and promised them worthy benefits in the nearest future. One of them is the Edo State Governor Baseki, promising the teachers December bonuses, and also Benue State's government also promising their teacher a better deal in the nearest future. All right, one of the news and the food security, it has been the president has been urged to speed up the food security initiative. A group called 2912 Hope Initiative has urged President Bola Tinubu to accelerate his intention in food security to alleviate the current harsh economic conditions in Nigeria. If you are not mistaken, palliatives were promised to people in the country, as we have visuals or footages of one of the places where the palliatives were shared, and it's displayed in a video trending on social media. The president had declared a state of emergency on food security on July 13, emphasizing the need to include all matters concerning food and water affordability within the National Security Council's purview. The co-founder of the group stressed that efforts should be expedited to make food available and affordable to the masses. Alright, we go on a quick short break, and when we come back, we bring you business news and also sports. Please stay tuned, don't go nowhere. All right, welcome back. Thank you very much for staying tuned to CSCTV News. This morning, we go straight to the business news. German Nigerian trade volume reaches £3 billion in 2022, according to the German ambassador to Nigeria. The German ambassador to Nigeria, Amnet Gunhar, announced that the trade volume between Germany and Nigeria reached £3 billion in the year 2022. She highlighted the main exports between the two countries, with Germany exporting machines, food products, and chemical products, while Nigeria primarily exports crude oil, food products, and other raw materials. Gunther also emphasized the educational and economic ties between the nations, and mentioning the number of Nigerians passing German language exams and the significant investment and job creation by German companies in Nigeria. In other business news, Nigerian Exchange Limited gains 140 billion naira, boosted by consumer goods stocks and new listings. The Nigerian Exchange Limited, the NGX, experienced a positive day with a gain of 140 billion naira in market capitalization, adding to investors' wealth after a previous day's decline. The benchmark index closed positively at 66,570.19 points, indicating a 0.13% gain. The market capitalization increased by 0.39%, reaching 39.53 trillion naira. The gain was driven by buying interest in banking, consumer goods, and industrial goods stocks, as well as the listing of the Nigerian Industrial Development Fund, the NIDF, on the NGX, adding about 92 billion naira in capitalization to the exchange. Also in business news, Africa expects to earn over $70 billion from internal trading, according to the AfCFTA. The Africa Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA, has stated that internal trading within Africa could generate over $70 billion, surpassing development assistance. This announcement was made by Silva Ojako, Chief of Staff of the AfCFTA Secretariat, at the 2023 Regional Integration Issues Forum in Accra, Ghana. He emphasized that collaboration and embracing AfCFTA's principles could lead to significant earnings, especially if small and medium enterprises work together to overcome trade barriers. SMEs in Nigeria closing down due to harsh operating environment, according to the NASI. The Nigerian Association of Small-Scale Industrialists, NASI, has expressed concern over the continuous closure of micro, small, and medium enterprises, the MSME, in Nigeria due to the challenging operating conditions in the country. Peter Pukwola, Vice Chairman of the Lagos chapter of NASI, highlighted the immense contribution the MSMEs could make to the national economy, but emphasized that these businesses are struggling due to a multitude of obstacles. Federal government procures 1.25 million meters with 120 billion naira. World Bank loan to halt estimated billing. The federal government of Nigeria has initiated the procurement of 1.25 million meters, financed by a $155 million, approximately 119.74 billion naira loan from the World Bank. This move comes in response to President Bola Tinubu's directive to stop estimated billing of electricity consumers by power distribution companies. The meters will be distributed. To the distribution companies to at reduced costs, aiming to ensure a substantial deployment as part of phase 2 of the National Mass Metering Program. The Federal Inland Revenue Service chairman emphasizes solid minerals for economic boost. Mr. Zacchaeus Adedeji, the acting chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, highlighted the critical role of the solid mineral sector in boosting Nigeria's economy. Speaking during a visit to the Minister of Solid Minerals, Dr. Ladele Alake, Adedeji emphasized that solid minerals could be the future oil for Nigeria and could significantly contribute to the nation's revenue. He stressed the importance of the sector and expressed confidence in the Minister of Solid Minerals, Dr. Alake, in achieving economic growth and prosperity. We hope that that will suffice, as we need other alternatives apart from oil to boost the Nigerian economy as of today. Now quickly we go into sports. Here we have Ekiti State Governor apologizes to athletes over National Youth Games embarrassment. Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji has offered a formal apology to the state athletes who participated in the 2023 National Youth Games in Asaba, Delta State, for the way they were treated by Ekiti State Sports Council officials. The athletes, described as great Ekiti ambassadors, won a total of 7 medals at the games. The athletes were subject to ill-fitting outfits during the match past at the opening ceremony, leading to widespread criticism. Governor Oyebanji assured the athletes of financial rewards and reiterated the state government's commitment to developing sports in Ekiti State. Osimhen on final 12-man shortlist for the FIFA Best Men's Players Award. Oshola misses out. Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen has made the final 12-man shortlist for the Best FIFA Men's Player of the Year award, as announced by FIFA. The Napoli forward is the sole African contender for this prestigious individual football prize. The qualifying period for the award is from December 19, 2022 to August 10, 2023. Osimhen's exceptional performance during this period, including helping Napoli win the Serie A title and being the top scorer, earned him a spot on the shortlist. Now in the UFC president Dana White cast doubt on Adesanya and Strickland rematch. UFC president Dana White has expressed uncertainty regarding the rematch between Israel Adesanya and Sean Strickland. Strickland, who previously dominated Adesanya to claim the middleweight title, was expected to face a rematch. However, White mentioned potential challenges in determining the next fight, suggesting that other rising challengers in the middleweight division could come into contention. Now to MLS. Lionel Messi nominated for MLS 2023 MVP and Newcomer of the Season awards. Lionel Messi, despite playing just 4 league matches for Inter Miami, has been nominated for Major League Soccer's 2023 MVP award and Newcomer of the Season. Messi, who arrived in Miami in July, played a crucial role in helping his team secure the League's Cup trophy. Although his appearances in the regular league season have been limited, he made the 30-man shortlist for the prestigious Landon Donovan MLS MVP award alongside his Miami teammate Sergio Busquets. In the Premier League, a lot of revelations is coming out trailing the match between Liverpool and Tottenham, and this is coming that Diogo Jota wrongly sent off in the Liverpool versus Tottenham clash. The Premier League Independent Key Match Incident Panel has reportedly stated that Diogo Jota was wrongly sent off during Liverpool's controversial 2-1 defeat against Tottenham. The Portuguese forward was shown a red card after receiving 2 bookings in just over a minute for fouls on Destiny Udogie. However, the Premier League panel acknowledged that Jota's second challenge was not deserving of a yellow card, voting 3-2 against the booking in their review. Okay, quickly, so we go to the matches that were played yesterday in the UEFA Europa League, the fixtures and the results. Okay, so in the UEFA Europa League yesterday, Ajax was held AEK Athens at home by 1-1 goal, a 1-1 nil draw. Also, Aris Lima also had a 1 against Rangers by 2-1. Baka holding Olympiacos 2-2. Marseille and Brighton also played a 2-2 draw. Rakow and Statham Grass coming away from home to win Rakow. I beg your pardon. Real Betis also put a 2-1 win over Prague. West Ham also making England proud, winning Freiburg by 2-1 away from home. Also, Atalanta winning 2-1 against Sporting. Karabakh winning 1 goal against Haken. Liverpool also winning, beating Union Salzburg at home by 2-0. Maccabi and Panathinaikos playing a goalless draw. Molde and Leverkusen beating Molde by 2-1. Roma showing off against Servette by 4-0, and Slavia Praga winning Tiraspol by a whooping 6-0 Toulouse, and ASK Toulouse winning that one by 1-0, and Villarreal also having a comfortable home win against Rennes by 1-0. With that, we come to the end of the morning news today on CSC TV. Please stay tuned to us as we bring you our other programs shortly. Please don't go away. Also, feel free to drop your comments and your suggestions with your business ideas on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Instagram. Thank you very much. Today is Friday. Enjoy your weekend. My name is Shegun White. Bye for now.